championship team. He has taken an unbelievable amount of stocks every crew battle he's entered.
And he looks like he's such an aggressive pup, so it'd be great to see how he plays against a SoCal-style, read-heavy opponent.
And we're going right into it. We got some taunts. We're a little bit later than the sound. Squid, this used to be one of his least favorite matchups of all time. There was a point where the joke was that all the Ices in SoCal were so strong, he had never beaten any of them in any sort of set. He's improved immensely. He beat Leland recently. He took a game off Wobbles last January.
Yes. And actually, Leland mentioned that he was staying with Squid over the course of the last couple of weeks, right?
Yes, he was.
So this is actually a lot of heavy Ices practice that he might have had.
That was so scary. So a peculiarity about Delphiki is that he wobbles by just mashing A as hard as you can. Normally you need a rhythm.
Yeah.
But he's just trying to hit A as many times as he can and kill you with a quick smash attack before it becomes necessary to actually do the wobble correctly. And that's going to give Squid some opportunities to mash where you might not normally have them.
But Squid alone, not foreign to button mashing. He's a highly technical, fast player.
Oh yeah.
So he'll be able to react to those wobbles and might be able to get out of these grabs sooner than Delphiki might expect.
Oh, Delphiki knows he has to get as much damage here as he can with this stock. Just extra credit. No way. Is he going for that read there?
It looked like it was.
Oh man. If he loses this stock, that'd be so crucial.
Yeah.
And so, let's talk about the mentality of both teams right now as they watch this.
And so I'm looking at Delphiki. He looks like he's a little bit desperate because he doesn't have Nana here to cover his back on some of those stronger, more commit-heavy moves. And wow, off stage.
Oh my God! Wow! And that was psychologically devastating.
That would hurt me if I were Squid.
My feelings got hurt a little bit there.
That taunt was just fantastic. It was a great bait. If it was,
I can't believe he did that.
It was dirty. That was filthy.
That was the dirtiest thing I've ever seen. And we have the Irvine chant, invented by San Diego. It's meant to be grating, distracting, and just terrifying for the opponent. We have some Berkeley fans here.
Oh yeah, we do have a couple Berkeley fans.
Shout out to Ashcon.
Berkeley!
So dangerous there. Any one of those text signals could be something. Alright, we're back. Don't worry, guys. Everything is fine. He needs to kill.
He needs that Nana off the stage and dead.
But now Popo gets to use that as a bait. Oh my God!
Oh, there's a wobble!
It's a wobble, but it's not on sync. He knows that. He has to give it up early, or he could have gone into a handoff.
Wow. Oh boy. Great down smash coverage, and I don't know if that was a Nana or the Popo, but still great stuff with the 2-stock lead.
Right, Squid needs to do some damage control here. He needs 1 or 2 stocks at the very least. But they also have a pretty hard counter pick coming up. Connor has been locked to Peach.
Exactly. Good point.
Nash is out of the attempted down air, I think.
And do you know how...
Oh, the roll-in's gonna kill him!
Whoa!
Whoa! That was the worst DI that could have happened. So tricky, and such a testament to how terrifying ICs are in groups.
And there goes Irvine's first player. Squid is off the map. He is done. Only 1 stock taken off of Berkeley, and here we see Connor.
Wow, and right there, and this is what they didn't have last year. Immediately, Delphiki's damage may be stopped. We have a Peach coming up. Peach Icy is known to be practically a nightmare for the ice climbers. She can stay away from grabs, she can separate. There are 0 bans.
Yes.
And so Connor is going to get to pick wherever he wants. Delphiki can go no backup characters.
And this is actually going to be kind of a buffet pick for Connor. He can pick the right stage for him in this particular matchup. He's had that fly experience, so he knows to go to some stage maybe like Pokemon, because he can separate the 2 ice climbers when they're doing their grabs just because of the platform nonsense. Where do you think he's going to go, though?
That's a great question. We will see. He's shouting out Leah. This is a pick where Delphiki starting is interesting because in Irvine's case, I would think of it like if Delphiki loses, whatever, that's one of their top 2 out.
Yeah.
If Delphiki wins, and in this case he won decisively, 3 stocks, 3-stock lead, now Connor can go in and hopefully stop him no matter how many stocks he has left.
So tell me a little bit about the crew strategizing at this point, the tactics, because you're right, they brought out Delphiki, kind of a risky move, but because it's Delphiki, they have to draw out Connor early. And since Connor's Peach locked, they might have like a counter pick in Cheese Puff or Warwick Foe.
Cheese Puff or Warwick might probably come out. I would say it depends on how they want to use them. Warwick, probably their less strong Puff. I'm not sure exactly how they think of it. So Cheese Puff is the stronger one, and it also depends on how they feel about Puff Peach. So they will send a Puff, and it'll go to some stage, and it's gonna neutralize Connor, similar to how Connor is gonna hopefully neutralize Delphiki for Irvine.
Exactly.
So the question is, do you want Warwick to grind out stocks, or do you want Cheese Puff because then it impacts who's going in late game.
Exactly. And there's a lot of strategy that goes on in the cruise that many people might not be aware of. So with that said, I want the chat to participate a little bit.
Yeah.
This is Delphiki on a very bad matchup. How many stocks do you think he can get? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Let's see that chat. Let's see it go.
I think he gets 2.
You think
I
he
have
gets
a lot
2?
of faith. Delphiki, really strong player, but you have to be so on point to succeed in this matchup. What did he draw? I can't even tell.
Oh, and he didn't even get the grab.
Not yet, but that's actually super scary. Oh, and that is so dead. She is out of here, and she's... Oh my God! Wow, Connor! He's the most technical Peach in SoCal, even with McCain here. Oh my.
And Magdy might be the more aggressive of the two, but Connor is just a tech monster.
That's unbelievable.
And he recently did a video on how to really make use of the 20XX hack and to really improve your punishes. Connor looks like he's been training in that freaking hack.
This is where Connor, this is exactly what you need to do. A lot more to go here. And off the top, super nice. Okay, let's focus on staying away from him during invincibility. Can Delphiki take anything else off this Peach?
And that was really odd for him to kind of just stay in place and let that invincibility go. Did not expect that from him. Oh! Dangerous.
A down smash here will separate. He tries to jab Nana, so Nana ends up in hit stun, so he can't use side B or up B with both climbers. And all of a sudden, Nana gone again. And
Connor...
So much damage on Popo, too.
Alright, and Connor might be one of Irvine's better players, probably tied between him and Santiago. All Delphiki has to do is just take one stock, and he's already done more than his fair share.
I'd say so. Oh! God, it's the opposite, but it doesn't matter because... is it solo? Is Nana in front or is Popo in front? Solo climber, not even good enough to punish there. Wow. And then we got taunts. What is that, 3 taunts on the game so far?
And that's 1 for Berkeley.
Yeah, 1 for Berkeley. But right now, Delphiki still has 1 more stock to work with, and if he gets 2 grabs here,
yeah,
that's a godsend.
Oh! That's what he
wants! Will he mash? He's on rhythm! Delphiki on rhythm for the first time this crew battle.
And he's probably been practicing this at home.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Wow, exactly what he needed there. Okay. If Connor has a separation, I think we can call it.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Nana! So hard to predict where she's going to throw it center stage. Oh! But you know the thing about that is, depending on, like, there are a lot of situations there where Delphiki takes 1 stock.
Yeah.
Like, the expected value there very heavily, like 1, maybe 2.
Yeah.
And he definitely wanted 1, and he didn't want to die like that. But okay, Irvine closes the distance. They now have 3 stocks to 4 to whoever goes in next. I'm sorry, Berkeley with a 1 stock lead.
Exactly.
But it's a lot different than that because now Connor is going to have to face whoever goes in.
And I have a feeling that we're going to see a Puff. And Connor already predicts it too because he's already set the Puff on Final D. He's going to be practicing right here.
And this is the scary thing about Cruz. Connor would go Fox and has gone Fox today. He played Puffs.
Yeah.
You know, so you get to switch in regular tournament. He is going to have to play a matchup he probably maybe abandoned.
I can see that.
Like, you just never play this one. Like, why would you? He's a Fox Peach.
Exactly. He's a dual main. And I guess that's one of the trade-offs of having an opposite main or a main to cover your bad matchups. You kind of you get weaker in that matchup with your other character. And now in Cruz where he's locked, it's you can't go to Fox.
This is a great piece of strategy to try and get an early lead from Berkeley. Start with Delphiki.
Yeah. And
see, are you going to risk other characters versus me, or are you just going to send out Connor?
Do you know about any sort of strategy that UCI might have implemented, or what they were thinking about, or they're just going to go straight for the counter and hope that the better player gets the lead?
So right now they have Puff, Peach, Ralph next. So they're just probably going to throw spacies, try and stay away from FD as they can when the Peach comes in, and just try and outplayer them. The keys for them is to limit all of these players. If they can have someone like Warwick or Wavebringer be a liability, that's exactly what they want. Because at this point, Santi or Sharigami are not going to be. They're trying to get Sharigami versus the Peach probably.
I can see that. Yeah.
But I think what this came down to, the Sheridan versus face roll pick, was Sheridan for floaties, face roll for fast fallers.
Yeah. And you said so yourself that face roll is 6th pick, right? He actually opted to stay out of this one?
Yep, so did Luigi Kid.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord. That should be a stock. No, not yet.
And she was just right above the horizon there.
So this is Traditionally a really difficult matchup, though I always suggest maybe it's possible, but this is what you want, Cruz.
Yeah, exactly.
But they do send Cheese Puff first, and I find this interesting. They're not trying to grind away stocks. They're trying to just straight up win here. They're trying to wipe them off the board, and they're going to need Warwick to clutch later in this battle.
And I feel like, especially the last time they met, Warwick played out of his mind,
Oh,
well
yeah.
above his level, his normal, usual level. So I can feel that maybe he's that clutch crew player. He's also the team captain, right?
Absolutely. So he had to make this pick. Their strategy normally is either lead with Ralph or Delphiki, depending on what it is, and have the other one clutch. Unless there's a situation where they need to use both of them on one person, like if they're playing PP or SM.
Okay. So Connor holding his own, understanding where to punish and where to get his picks in on Jigglypuff, and Cheese Puff having a hard time getting the kill.
Oh yeah. And this is, pros and cons of Dreamland. Connor's gonna go under the stage here. This is one of his favorite things to do.
Nice. Tricky!
Tricky, 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 tricky! Let's go!
Berkeley gotta get their head back in the game and get this kill.
Connor has taken 4 stocks and lost 1, and here comes the damage.
And there's a chant.
And it looks like their spirits are much higher, they're doing a lot better this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
But when Santi lost last year, they just looked like they were dead inside. And to have some of the home squad behind them maybe this year, a little bit better.
And this is kind of almost a home field advantage. This is SoCal in SoCal.
And so this is as far SoCal as you can get.
Absolutely.
You almost physically can't go any further. You'd end up in Tijuana. But things are going perfectly fine. Not a super big swing that just happened.
Yeah.
I think it just happened that Connor got it first.
All right.
So we've got top 32 after this.
We have top 32 after this, but right now in this particular match, we have a top 8 player, because out of all the players that have entered this tournament, I predict Connor's going to get top 8.
Yeah.
What do you think his strategy is right now against the Jigglypuff?
Try and put out. I have no idea. This is beyond me.
Yeah.
It really just depends on how much he's been playing this matchup.
Yeah.
Now, if Irvine were the super grindy type, they would have brought in a puff for him to play. Oh! With the frying pan! It killed the frying pan, and it's hunt. This is going exactly not how Berkeley wanted. A dog face, more damage, chase him around,
And Connor is cooking this pup alive!
Wow! Put him in the frying pan. So we're gonna need some rest from Cheese Puff.
Oh yeah, we are.
So maybe he's thinking, don't get rested. I'm not really sure how Peach actualizes this plan.
Yeah. I feel like right now what Connor's trying to do is he's just trying to wall him out.
Yeah.
He's going to wall him out with turnips, he's going to wall him out with bears, nairs, everything that can trade with Jiggly, even though it's not a favorable thing to do normally. But he's doing more than his fair share of work.
It's Cruz. Oh, man. Let's see how we're doing.
We have the Irvine taunts in the back. You can't
we
kill
do.
this Peach.
So last time I threatened to beat up Squid in the parking lot after his mean trash talk to my team. He was not afraid.
Oh, no. They're not afraid. And Squid, with that obnoxious laugh and the trash
Nice
talk.
kill.
A good kill, you're right.
Super important right here. If Connor can get a stock, that is so key. And that would not have been some sort of rest setup. Oh. How many jumps? How many jumps? How many jumps?
Not enough.
All right. Oh, and now Connor running out of... How do you find that grab? Okay.
If Berkeley wants to stay in the game, they cannot lose any of these stocks.
Wow! Shield. And it was just one dash attack. Cheese Puff hits a clutch rest, brings it back a little bit. Connor taking 5 stocks. Okay. Now...
No, but you go ahead.
Who's next? Who's next? Because you have Santi locked on Falco, Sherigami locked on Sheik, and Matt. Who is Matt locked on? I forget, because he could be Fox or Falco.
And we can look this up.
The chat, I should actually ask the chat. This is super important. So he is a Falco main historically, but is changing to Fox.
And if you guys want to send us any sort of questions and tweet at us and let us know what your thoughts are on this particular crew battle, because this is intense and this might be historical if Berkeley gets a win again.
So I got someone who messaged me. This is Tonkatsu from UCLA. Yo, if you can find anyone who wants to bet on your Berkeley to beat UCI, I will take their bet for any amount of money.
Wow.
Any amount of money.
And where can we reach Tonkatsu?
Tonkatsu, you can reach him probably on Twitter somewhere.
Just look for Tonkatsu.
Find him on UCLA. He's going to be very loud.
And tell us a little bit about your Twitter. Where can they reach you on Twitter?
They can reach me at Chroma_Smash. You can find this guy at Marceux, MARCEUX.
You are the first person in a very, very long time to get that right.
San Diego, baby.
San Diego.
You got it. So they do send in Matt, and Matt's locked to Fox. That's exactly what they wanted, and a great strategic pick. They want him versus literally the entire roster next.
Yeah, exactly. So if, let's say Matt takes this. Takes it clean easy.
All right.
And they tie it up. where would Berkeley want to go with this?
Ooh, you see there, I think you have a couple options. I really don't think Warwick is the pick. You really don't want to send Puff Fox. Though Warwick did beat my case today. Wavebringer is a possibility on FD.
Okay.
That's a possibility. Or you just say, it's right here, guns to guns, send in Ralph. But then you leave them open to Santi.
Yeah, and Ralph is actually their strongest player, right?
Yes. Traditionally, Cheese Puff has beaten them. It's actually kind of they're a bit in flux. Ralph probably does the best. Delphiki, a close second. So I love Fox Puff because I do not think that Puff is allowed to play this matchup. I really just think this is hopeless, like at some level. Now let's see how Matt feels. So Cheese Puff in the past has ledge camped during cruise, just to see what he'll do.
Okay. So, although a traditionally aggressive player from what we've seen earlier in the match, he is no stranger to getting
no DI, and that looked a little smirk on it. Oh man! And now he's asking, "Where's your counter pick?"
Oh yeah, where's your counter pick?
Where's your counter pick, Irvine?
Wow. What are you guys gonna say now?
Oh, who's next?
Oh, the Irvine trash talk in the background.
Yeah.
Berkeley needs to really rally up and take as many stocks as possible from that.
So one drill grab up their up air actually kills here. 100% kills. Up air will kill if he catches him in. Up smash will kill. It's a bad time. He's just gonna laser. Yeah. I think it's actually. Oh, that should be an edge guard and a very big one at that. Lit him on fire. Got some damage. Okay, going to ledge.
And that was the stock that they wanted because any sort of chip away damage that they can take away from Irvine is good stuff for Berkeley.
And now the name of the game is don't get rested, don't get back thrown off the stage. And let's see to what level they're going to both be patient about it. It looks like Cheese Puff totally committed to getting whatever he can.
And Cheese Puff hasn't even crossed the center divide, the border in the middle. He's just staying to his corner and saying like, "Come get me, Matt."
He's saying, "I know the score here. I know what's going on. Get back here." That's death.
Yep.
Cheese Puff takes 4 stocks.
Yeah.
All right, so that's their number 3 limited, and they had a super hard counter pick there. Matt cleaned it up nicely.
If they go Warwick foe, Warwick on a tear right now in winners, or actually on a tear against Mike Hayes.
Mike Hayes?
So that might be a good pick for them.
That could be interesting. They also they can chain grab him on FD with, or they can go Fountain. They can go Dreamland anywhere. They can send Wavebringer. I kind of think the pick is Ralph though.
You kind of think the pick is Ralph?
Yeah, because you get Falco Fox wherever you want, so he can go Stadium, he can go FD, anything like that. And then if Ralph keeps a lot of stocks, then Santi and Shiragami are going to have to beat the whole team. It looks like Wavebringer's going in.
Okay, interesting choice.
All right.
Wavebringer, a peach, right? Mm-hmm. Tell me a little bit about his history, where he comes from, and who he is.
To be honest, I don't know much about this guy, but he's had some really nice performance. This is Wavebringer. If you know Chris Best, he beat him. He tore through a lot of people actually recently, and he takes sets off of all these guys, off all the Berkeley players. I think he beat Delphiki, but Peach Icy's a little bit tough. Honestly, we haven't seen anything too crazy as far as results. We haven't seen too much.
So, kind of an anomaly.
Yeah.
And just an enigma almost, because we don't know how he's going to do, what he's capable of, but we might. Oh, Fountain and Dreams.
Fountain. Okay. I like that pick. I like that pick a lot. They're going to warm up a little bit. Matt's going to need to get rid of 1 stock because he lost 1 to Cheese Puff. This is the thing I love about the Melee games. You've got just people that nobody knows who go to your school and you know are sick at Melee.
Yeah.
The Melee games is their time to shine.
So, Melee games, I'm glad you brought that up because UCI favored to win the whole thing, right? So this would be a huge upset from Berkeley if they get it, and it'd be the second time in a row that they upset UCI. Wow. But let's look at the other coast, or the other side of the country. What's happening over there? Like, who are the favors? Like, what would be the favorable matchups for them, or the teams that we want to see win from them? Okay, so there's one big team that's on everybody's mind out of the Southeast, and it's not HBox and Linguini's team. They actually lost. They already lost to Gatsu's team, and that's not who I'm talking about either. We're referring to Georgia Tech, and we'll talk more about them later. That went badly! This is not good! This is not a good thing that happened! That just evened it up instantly. Was that grimy? That wasn't grimy. He just caught her farming. She was picking up a turnip. No. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he tried to get him with the lucky there. A little fall down there.
Wow. Oh, the morale on Irvine's side is completely in their favor.
Yeah, I just see the cameras here.
Yeah.
So nice to see him. And Matt last year went to work against Ralph and Delphiki. He was their starter and then had to watch his entire team fall apart behind him. And Matt said, I was mad, but I realized the rest of my team was very disappointed with how they did, so I wasn't that mad. Oh, what? The fair? Get out of there.
Oh, interesting choice, I guess.
Hold the jump. He's got an edge guard opportunity if he had really, like, double jump arm. Oh! Weak bear up smash. How do you like it? And right now, Squid is
just yelling his heart out.
He is G-Money.
He is?
A little contender for East Coast G-Money. And a bad tournament winner. Gonna even that up. Alright, but this is exactly what you want. 10 stocks to 10. Can they take more off of him?
And the really difficult part for these types of matchups is that Matt came off hot. He had already played against a floaty, and he knows how to take him apart.
Oh my god, he just keeps going at him. He has a really good grasp on when to attack Peach in this matchup. He's mixing up timings on when he's approaching him. Use the gun. We've got some coaching, and coaching legal in Cruise.
Absolutely.
Oh, he's trying to force out that landing, but wait.
Oh, no signal!
No signal.
So hype, and
that's what we'll keep you updated. Wavebringer does actually survive that. They're still playing neutral. Wavebringer gets tapped with a bear. Let's see what's going on. We've got more things happening. Don't worry, we will be right back.
Oh my gosh,
we're doing okay. McCain is in the background here. It is not his fault, but McCain definitely in that chat. We'll keep you updated. Let's.
Can you look like they're absolutely into it? Oh my gosh.
Right now, it doesn't look like Wavebringer's format is supported against Matt.
And Delphiki's completely surprised.
Delphiki's surprised by something. Squid, someone give us updates!
There you go!
Oh! All Griffin said was, there you go! Oh man, we will be back in a split moment. Everything is going to be fine. Irvine chance! Oh! It's Irvine hype! Irvine hype! I'll be back.
Ralph from Berkeley versus Matt from UCI. 1, if you want to see Ralph take it. 2, if you want to see Matt just go a ham sandwich.
I want to see Santi. Alright, so this is a god-awful stage for this matchup in a lot of people's opinion, but we'll see what happens. Alright.
So tell me a little bit about Ralph's playstyle, because he's still a relatively unknown.
Technical, super heavy, very good against matchups that he knows, and this is a matchup that he knows. Ralph, devastating. Not a spacey that I want to enquarter in a dark corner. He's going to combo the hell out of me, but Matt has so many wins over good Falcos.
Yeah. Matt's just an all-around standard by the book. Like, a lot of people describe Matt as the book when it comes to spacies because he just plays so standard.
That could have been the crew battle right there. Oh, this edge guard's so important. He needs this. And Ralph's gonna play. Hopefully, if he has the tech chase here, it's so tight.
This is scary for Berkeley.
Yeah,
you don't want to lose one stock.
You don't want to start. You don't want to start Ralph up. I think it's just so nervous. A stock could disappear from either side in an instant. There are no leads right now.
Oh, and with every single little glitch, it makes it that much more tense.
I know. Oh my God, they're both. Oh, that's one stock. That's so important. Okay, can Matt grease him near the edge? Full charge there, as hard as he can. Matt's still alive, making his way to the top.
Great use of the actual windmill to go around the opponent, kind of pick and choose his entry.
Oh, and Matt wants that grab. He wants that grab back there. He's going to put it all on the line. He didn't think he'd get the power shield. He walks away.
Yep. Matt's okay with playing defensively right now.
He's trying to get around Ralph's cut. Oh, man. He's getting these power shields, but he's not exactly reacting on them quick. Bit of cruise nerves.
Uh-oh. Oh! Ralph's age!
Oh! Just grab ledge! Oh! No, who's dead first? Oh! And that's so big. Matt coming up so big for his team right now. And it's not over yet. Can Matt take another one? Up throw double shine! Oh, he goes the right direction. Good DI there.
Great slight DI.
Shine Bear. How is he alive?
I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense.
Not at all.
There it is.
Nicely done. And okay, that's Ralph. The last person they have on their team is Warwick. And now the question is, do you send Santi now or do you send Santi later?
I would honestly... that's a great question. How does Santi do against Puff?
Santi doesn't like it. But Santi says a lot of things about things that he doesn't like. So now this is going to be a totally uphill battle. There's Sharigami and Santi versus Ralph and Warwick Foe.
That's so dangerous. And Sharigami probably the weaker of the 5 on Irvine's team right now, right?
I'd say that. They're all incredibly strong, but yeah. Sharigami definitely the weak spot. Warwick maybe a little bit better than Wavebringer based on information I'm getting right here.
Okay.
Uh-oh. This is interesting. So instead of having Ralph play against Sheik, Ralph very strong against Sheik. Also good at the Falco Ditto.
Okay.
And this is variance Dittos. This is kind of what you want if you're UC Berkeley. You want something crazy, You want there to be the opportunity for stocks to disappear at any time.
Yeah, so you just include more variables basically into the equation.
All right. So this is a fun fact. Santi and Westballs played. Westballs came down to a San Diego tournament, and in tournament they Falco dittoed, and Santi won.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
That's super impressive.
Yeah. So Santi, a terrifying human.
Oh, absolutely, and so meek, so quiet, such a nice guy. Like you wouldn't expect that. In there lies the heart of a killer.
Yeah, there is. Speaking of killer, Ralph almost knocked out of winners today by Peter the Killer in a Falco ditto. That went to game 3, last stock, last hit. So Ralph is practiced, but how is he looking today? Ralph is a legend, though. We're going to see what happens. Let's see how Santi deals with this style. Let's see how Ralph works around Santi's magic. And what I mean by that is that Santi has such an intuitive understanding of the game that makes him just super scary to face, but not for Ralph. No, Ralph opens up a quick 50.
And a little bit about what you said about intuitive play style. Would you say that Santi does a lot of hard reads?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He's not gonna check chase you normally. He's just pretty much just gonna pick the option he thinks you're going. But he's fast. He's able to do it. But right now, Ralph almost untouched. And this is a little bit of nerves from UCI right now. They're just watching carefully.
No shit talk. None of that sort of crazy loud nose. And there it is. The Ghost Santis.
Yeah. Now last year, Santi only took 2 stocks, and he was a little self-conscious about it for sure.
Oh really?
Yeah, you know how it can be. And he's gonna have to step it up here. Oh, Ralph, did you get the edge cancel?
Oh,
what a god! Did you see that little shield drop? That's all day from Ralph. He tried spot dodging the shine grab, but he got grabbed anyway. What a beautiful character. Oh, can Santi kill him here?
No, great angle. Nice. So Santi is looking a little...
No, he went on fire! Fuego, called El Fuego by Ken. He lights Ralph on fire, and he's holding onto this stock for dear life here.
And Santi actually plays quite often with Ken, right?
Oh yeah. As much as either one of them play Melee, Santi's been playing some Shulk. Monado boys.
Oh, great first stock from Ralph.
Amazing. All right, but Santi's been getting his getting kicked around here. Oh,
what a crazy read.
Yeah, he's not on that platform, Santi. That's not good. That's okay.
We're on the same plane.
Oh, not in the same universe. Whoa, how did he go there from that? Ralph is God. Oh, this is so scary. Every one of those little shine conversions could have been a back air off stage.
Not sure if I'm agreeing with how Santi's approaching this.
No, it's happening again. Is it happening again? Oh, Santi's got that stock. All right. If he takes this one with a sick combo, then it looks like nothing happened. He's got some real estate to work with here for sure. Oh, combo! Wow!
Soft bear to hard bear.
Oh my god! All right, now Santi's got to stem the damage here. You cannot lose another stock, let alone 2. If it's 2, that might be the crew battle. Shiragami with a counter. Shiragami getting counterpicked by Puff. That could be bad. That's what we saw last year. Oh, Santi all over him.
And Irvine's back to
hard stairs! He's just trying to dare him over and over again.
Oh my gosh.
Such a crucial stock right here. This is probably the crew battle, honestly.
Right here.
If he takes this stock, then he gets a lot of room to work with on Warwick. Gets the F smash. If he doesn't, Warwick might take that stock first. And that's it, they trade.
Alright, Santi taking the 2 stocks that he really needed to get.
So why is Santi playing Falco? Who knows? This is one of his 4th or 5th characters, I have to say. Goes even with Ralph. Kind of got beat up for a while, but he stuck in there. He kept it with that stock, and what could have been a big comeback for Berkeley stopped.
Well, now Berkeley is pretty much down to the wire. They have their last player, who's also their captain, Warwick Foe. Now, let's not count this guy out, though.
Oh, no.
Earlier today, he did almost the impossible. He beat Mike Hayes.
Mike Hayes?
With Puff.
With Puff.
Scary, scary, scary. So,
I mean, you want someone on fire for your last person, right?
And someone that's already known to be clutch and just a solid player.
So we're gonna hand warm a little bit. We've got Warwick Foe coming up for UC Berkeley.
And we have Santiago's
opinion.
Hopefully, what Irvine wants to do is they want to finish it out because they don't want Shiragami to play against this Puff.
Yeah, they want Santi to take 2, maybe 3 stocks here. If he takes 1, it's still dangerous. If he takes 0, we have a crew battle.
We have a crew battle.
Yeah, we have a hell of a crew battle. Can you imagine? And this is the scary part. I think, you know, Irvine's feeling pretty good right now. But then Shiragami's gonna... I see Shiragami in the back there. I think he's preparing for what he thinks he has to do.
I can't see him at all.
He's in the back corner there.
Yeah, he's just watching.
Yeah.
Kind of a solemn face. He's the guy on the right behind Warwick Foe with the glasses. That's UCI's last available player after Shiragami.
their last one up. Okay, let's see how Santi handles Puff. I literally have no idea how he plays this matchup.
But it looks like he's doing a great job.
Looks like he's doing well to start out with. And Warwick is going to bide his time. He's going to trade stocks. He's going to take every single somewhat grimy opportunity that he gets. That's what you need to do in Cruise. And that's what his team needs from him right now. As the captain, he's the one.
Nice.
All right, now Santi just staying away from him.
There's a lot of preemptive stuff that I've seen Warwick already try to do. The up smash, the grabs out of shield, these things aren't helping him. He's not getting his picks right.
Oh, Santi found him. But nothing out of that. Good DI from Warwick. Oh, I thought he would rest.
I was looking for rest.
I actually thought that was like 100% he was just going to stand there, hard cover, and rest.
Oh my god, he was all over him!
Oh man, that shield's so close to bursting, and we all know what happens when Puff's shield gets broken. That thing just goes right off the top. I don't think we're going to see that though. Oh, that could be a stock.
Oh, made it back with an air dodge.
Warwick doesn't commit as hard. Good.
Nice trade.
All right, clips him down. That's one stock. 3 to go. Santi is going to try staying away. This could be... you actually have to commit pretty hard to cover that.
Exactly. That was kind of a really, I guess, reserved. I lost the word, but it's just a very, very defensive choice. But I'm not sure if I feel that. They need to go for the risks.
So here, any bear is going to send Santi off stage, and F smash probably straight kills him. Oh, please no.
Wow.
That might have just straight up lost the stock. Whoa! Like a little bit of a choke. Puff, so execution intense.
And that's the back air that he needed. Well, he still got the stock, sure, but that's still extra percent and extra credit for Santi.
Now, if Santi can take one more, that'd be super big. Then Shiragami has a counter pick, 2 stocks. Oh, dip him. No, Santi's going to go for it. This is going to be bad.
This is, you can see already?
Yeah.
If he goes for
Santi's 100% just going to go off the stage. Oh, just kidding.
Okay, great.
In any other situation, Santi would lose the set like that. And it's over!
And that's it for Santiago.
But he does what he needs to, trades off, takes 4 stocks off Ralph and Warwick, and that's a really clutch 4 stocks. That's 8 to sticks down to 4 to 2. And now Sheridan, he's got to do it. 2 stocks and he's got a counter pick.
But this is a Sheik. Locked in at Sheik versus Puff. Not a great matchup for Sheik. And I'm wondering what stage you can pick. Probably a smaller stage.
It's not too bad. I don't know where I would go. But Shiragami has a game plan. And this is why Face Roll put himself off the squad. He saw that this was going to happen, that he was going to have to play either a Puff or maybe a Peach. And he decided, okay, Shiragami, you're the experienced one. I'll leave this one to you.
And I'm glad that you brought up the Shiragami's experience because he's been around the scene for a very, very long time. Almost a SoCal legend just for how long he's been playing since he was like a young... Actually, Santiago playing since he was a young kid.
Yep.
Shiragami, young kid. Connor the Kid.
Connor the Kid.
Even in his name.
Famous. I'd actually say Berkeley's team, they've been playing for less long. They're just all these monsters that just showed up out of NorCal out of nowhere. And it's, this dichotomy of teams that they face each other. You've got a lot of these people that have been training against SoCal's finest for 7-8 years. And you have Berkeley that's really just making their way on the scene. All right.
So this is it. This is the last match of your crew battle for Melee Games in California.
So every time you down smash on shield, you can get rested.
That's scary.
That's a fact that I read somewhere. Shout out to Floss and some Puff tips, that kind of thing. Shout out to AZ. So that's, Warwick's going to have to go for everything.
Pretty much.
Oh, no.
He's in the position where he can't play defensively or he has to take heavier risks and commit.
And Shiragami knows that. That's why he's kind of standing still, not moving toward him, staying away from him, throwing needles. Wow. And it's looking like curtains. This is 1 stock left. This would be the biggest comeback in Melee history. Shiragami might stay on the ledge. 4 stock, that's not how that works.
That's not how that works. Triweekly on the production team right now. Wow.
Already stand on platforms. It's looking like Shiragami field right now.
It is.
Oh. Everything here has to be just the most risky thing you can do is Puff. I don't see how he does this. Shiragami just refusing.
Just not even moving.
Oh, that's one. That's 1 stock. That's one stock.
But JB?
Okay, that's not going to be JB. Let's get this out of here. It is one of my favorite parts about the SDMeleeTV stream. But, wow. They're getting hyped for the needles in the background, which is adding insult to injury.
And every single piece of percent, just one more slap in the face.
It can be so hard when you know what you have to do for your team, but know that it's almost physically impossible.
And speaking of slaps in the face, Shiragami is just going for them right now.
Yep. Is that still a JP?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
You won't.
He didn't. That team's too good.
Oh, Warwick needs to work on his
He's
punches.
he's just oh, I think he's taunting him now. I think Shiragami is toying with this kid right here. He knows. And that's unfortunate. They've come so far to get slapped. UCI, you're California champions by 3 stocks. Great performance by Berkeley.